Hi, this is Shannon Muir Broden, and welcome to Own Your Own Tale. One of the things that comes up a lot with journal writing is that there are individuals that use journal writing in combination with meditation. In specific, with guided meditation that encourages imagery. And so I thought I'd break down for you really quickly what is guided meditation with imagery. So let's start out by defining exactly what guided meditation with imagery is. Now, guided meditation in general is someone leading a meditation session, either through you listening to a recording of that person or being in person with another individual or a group of people. And during the meditation session, images are evoked, such as the idea of a mountain is a common one to help people feel grounded and think visually while doing breathing exercises. And from there comes the following question. How would one use guided meditation that has these kinds of imagery elements to improve and build upon their journal writing? Now, using a method like this best supports people who think visually and that want to take some time out in advance of writing in their journal to focus or orient their thinking so that they can just concentrate on what it is that they want to do. In these cases, thinking of visual imagery while doing a basic meditation exercise may help them feel better rooted because they can visualize seeing themselves that way. Now, having said that, I certainly feel that it's something anyone who would like to try and feels that there's no reason that they've been told by their health professional that they can't try couldn't see what it might do for them. Now, the reason that I mentioned health professional guidance largely has to do with body positioning when doing any form of guided meditation. There are ways for doing it that are more comfortable to sit than others. And if for some reason your consulting health professional would think this not the best idea, that's something you have to take into consideration when making choices for yourself. Guided meditations are usually done cross-legged on the floor with a common modification also being seated in a chair. In fact, I can say for myself, doing a lot of computer work, that when I utilize meditation, it's more often in a seating position in a chair. Again, this has to do with yourself and your personal circumstances. But in either case, make sure that you are maintaining straight shoulders while being fully relaxed. Another question that I often encounter is how properly to breathe. Because a lot of the getting set up and started before you launch into the visual meditation portion relies on making sure that breathing is not labored or too much of a struggle. Some of this will depend on the various guides that you deal with when you are trying guided meditations, but one of the common types that I've seen, to give you an idea, involves kind of a box breathing technique. And that involves breathing in slowly for 4 counts, counting to 4 while you hold, not too forcibly, but just not intentionally exhaling, and then slowly having your breath go out for up to a count of 6, and then pausing and then repeating it. An aspect that I've seen commonly, regardless of the practitioner, is always a reminder that it's okay to lose your focus. It's not expected that you'll always be able to maintain it. And if you don't, just be kind to yourself and come back to the breathing pattern and just start over and keep going. Don't give up. Now, the next question is the hardest. When people want to know, how do I find a resource for guided imagery? Whether they're wanting to do it with visuals or not. And honestly, it depends on the individual person, because this is you, this is your tale, this is what you want to do with journaling. There are many methods. You can check online for something that best suits your creative style. Alternatively, if you want an in-person experience of being with other people, there are general meditation classes that you can be a part of. And then maybe after that, set aside some time to journal afterwards about the experience that you had during. Thank you so much for your continued support of Own Your Own Tale. Please feel free to visit our website, ownyourownTale.com, or our YouTube channel, on Instagram, or at our Facebook page. Again, Own Your Own Tale is here as a journaling community to help support and inspire you and your creative health and well-being. Best always.